The Georgian Highlands is proud to present the Falling Waters Chalet on Lake Kennemere, a unique addition to the Georgian Highlands mountain estates. This Scandinavian log cabin is a resource for those who wish to learn more about mountain life and the extraordinary natural amenities of the North Georgia mountains. Visitors can experience Tai Chi or yoga in the morning mist, take a hike down the lake waterfall, or sleep in and enjoy brunch with the lake's resident swans. The chalet also hosts our exclusive weekend discovery programs, where visitors can experience the peace and tranquility of mountain life and learn how to make an informed decision about mountain property. Sessions on choosing the right development, planning your dream home, and evaluating your legacy investment give you the option to learn more about mountain property, all at the pace of a relaxing weekend getaway. Call the Falling Waters Chalet at Lake Kennemere today to plan your weekend getaway at the Georgian Highlands.
Okay, let's walk down to the Cherokee campsite. It's just one portion of the 5-acre nature park where everyone can come for recreation and relaxation. It's a peaceful retreat with an amphitheater for residents' meetings and nature talks, a corner for some quiet time by the creek, and fireside picnics over here. Now this is an authentic home-sewn teepee like the one seen in the movie Dances with Wolves. It's been brought here to honor the Cherokee Nation, early inhabitants of this enchanted land. Children love playing in it, and if you're a homeowner, you or your guests can stay in it overnight. Now, on the other side of Clear Creek, deep in the most secluded portion of the Georgian Highlands, a trail will soon lead to a little chapel in the woods. It'll become a beautiful setting for prayer and reflection. When residents aren't enjoying themselves inside the Georgian Highlands, there are countless activities to choose from nearby. Within just a few miles, there's horseback riding, fishing, several golf courses, hiking, biking, camping, mountain climbing, tennis, kayaking, canoeing, and even whitewater rafting on the same river where events were staged during the '96 Olympics. There's Blue Ridge Lake, there's Carter's Lake, and Lake Lanier. There's 729-foot Amicalola Falls right over there. The start of the Appalachian Trail right over there. There are wineries, mineral springs, Cabbage Patch Kids, a kangaroo ranch, and Siberian tigers at a wildlife preserve. There's antiquing in Ellijay, mining for gold in Dahlonega, Oktoberfesting in Helen. As I pointed out earlier, down there is the marble capital of Jasper for schools, groceries, restaurants, spa pampering, home improvement, a hospital, and an airport. 40 minutes that way is a huge outlet mall. And the 360-mile scenic Southern High Road Trail driving tour begins right outside the gates. It's short, there's a lot to do around the Georgian Highlands. This is the stately entrance gate that welcomes everyone who comes to the Georgian Highlands. There's also one very similar to it with the stacked stone over on the north side at the other end of Highland Parkway. To guarantee privacy, homeowners are issued access cards and security codes so they and their guests can enter the Georgian Highlands property. All the modern amenities are here, like underground power, phone and fiber optics for high-speed access, but the Georgian Highlands residents love their new lifestyle because it's peaceful and private, the way people lived in the America of 50 years ago. Life in the Georgian Highlands recalls that unhurried time. It was a time when you could leave your front door unlocked, a time when you had room to live as you pleased. Clean, fresh mountain air, and another beautiful day. This mountain peak's at a perfect elevation for homeowners to enjoy life up here all year round. This could not be said for mountains much higher or lower. All 4 seasons are comfortable here. Summers are pleasant with a cool mountain breeze. Autumn is obviously brilliant with the reds and yellows of the changing leaves. Winters are mild as well. Typically, the mountain gets blanketed with a gentle dusting of snow, 1 to 2 inches perhaps on a few days. Nothing that would call for any shoveling though. And the Georgian Highlands makes a wonderful place for everyone to come together for a white Christmas. Spring may be the most beautiful of all, with the spectacular dogwood and Mount Laurel blooms, followed up by the bright colors of successive wildflower blossoms. This arts and crafts classic is the model home built by the developers, not to be sold, but for the purpose of helping buyers visualize what living an elegant yet casual mountain lifestyle can be. They offer it as one example of how a dream home can be built to simply melt right into the beautiful wooded surroundings. These are ways the protective covenants suggest exterior architecture that'll best blend with the natural environment. Another purpose of this model home was to showcase the possibilities of natural landscaping by creating beautiful woodland gardens that become one with the dense forest around the site. The theme of the landscaping was to restore the disturbed land back to its original canopy using native plants, shrubs, and trees. The process of finding, financing, and building on property has been greatly simplified at the Georgia Highlands. Buyers have a lot of help. Development specialists work closely with them to choose just the right neighborhood and a perfect home site that fulfills all their mountain living dreams. The developers have put together a one-stop financing solution to speed the process along. Partnering with local banks that understand mountain property financing better than anyone, they can seamlessly move the investor from a land loan into a construction loan and then into a permanent home mortgage. With good credit and as little as 10% down, investors can be pre-qualified the same day and receive their loan in just 2 to 3 weeks. Then after the closing, the development specialists help with the selection of home styles, home construction, landscaping, and getting the most out of the legacy property while adhering to the strict covenants that protect the environment and enhance property values. The developers welcome buyers who buy simply for the property value appreciation. When buyers intend to build on their home site, they're given the freedom to set their own pace. There's no pressure to build by a certain date. When the buyer is ready to build, the developer will be ready to help. Now, typically, buyers begin home construction 4 years after they've purchased their home site. During this period, buyers find it costs next to nothing to hold the property. Their homeowners association fee comes to only $25 per month. Property taxes amount to just $1 a day for a 3-acre home site. The developers have also eased the challenge of building a home. While buyers may choose their own contractors, the developers can arrange for a more efficient and cost-effective local solution. They have carefully examined the market and reputation of over 24 contractors in the neighboring mountain communities and have approved 4 to build at the Georgian Highlands. Each contractor has a particular home style expertise and price range between $600,000 up to multi-million-dollar homes. Now, these contractors are also well-versed in the protective building covenants in place in the Georgian Highlands. Now, like the exterior, the interior was designed in such a way as to complement the natural beauty of the mountain. Impressive details like this stacked stone fireplace help to do just that. There's a sense of openness that mirrors the outdoors. It also succeeds in marrying elegance with comfort, something all Georgian Highlands homes do. And if after watching today's show, you decide that Georgian Highlands may be the property that you've been dreaming of, call 888-290-5725. And the developers will help make arrangements for your family to come up for a tour and an opportunity to explore some of the great activities going on in the North Georgia mountains. Now it's time for the Dream Properties recommendation. For the buyer who is a lover of nature, is passionate about preserving it to enjoy every day, someone who values privacy and loves magnificent mountain views that change with every season, the Georgian Highlands is the perfect investment. Now, if you're looking for a large estate home site in a secluded national park-like setting that's relatively close to a large metropolitan area, then we highly recommend the Georgian Highlands. Well, that's it for this edition of Dream Properties. We hope you've enjoyed today's story of the Georgian Highlands, the natural mountain lifestyle and a wonderful investment. Join us next time for more in-depth looks at some fabulous property investments. Until then, keep dreaming and keep saving.